As you hear there, James Wilson and Gary Robson playing the Dutch pair. Remco van Eijden, we saw earlier, and Benito van der Pas. Benito's mum has got hold of me and said I'm not talking loud enough. And I've just sent her a message saying, turn your computer up.
Good afternoon, Sylvia and Toon. Good to have you watching in over in Tilburg in the Netherlands. Good to see Benito doing so well with Remco. I must say that, like I said earlier, I watched them play Willie and Jimmy, and it's a fantastic game to watch, and Benito hitting double top to put them through. I anticipate this one will be a decent game. Both sides are in terrific form. What do you think, Scott?
Well, let's not forget that James and Gary are last year's champions of the Scottish Open pairs. I'm not sure who they beat in the final. I've got no idea. But I think it was a guy called Mr. Mitchell and his good old buddy Roy Brown, who had won it twice previously. So Robbo's going for, I think this is Robbo's fourth one he's going for here in the Scottish Open pairs. So he obviously has a good run here, and he's back now 2 years on the trot. And probably feeling good. I will explain. There was a short delay because the hockey was being measured up on the stage.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First leg is James to throw first. Game on.
One or two of the players got together and asked for the hockey to be measured, which is perfectly within their right. They felt that it wasn't good. And we had a couple of comments on Facebook about the games and the averages. And
180.
It seems that the hockey was wrong in the games previous, and up steps Mr. Wilson and says no, he thinks it's fine. So they have actually moved it a quarter of an inch,
100.
I believe.
This game seems to have started off pretty quickly with a certain Jammy Dodger whacking in a 180. Benito responding with a ton, and Gary Robson hitting 78.
60.
Remco hitting off with a steady 60. I think we're in for a cracker here, Scott.
Yeah, looks that way, mate. Looks that way. Very determined pairs. Obviously, they've come through
97.
a lot of games today to make it there. And as you quite rightly say, Remco and Benito beat Jimi Hendrix and Willie van der Wiel, a couple of Lakesiders.
95. Gary, you require
on their
146.
Way. And they also beat Steve Bunting and Mick Connaughton in the last 16. So no easy
100.
run.
They've most certainly earned their place in this final. They've also beat a certain duo from AM Darts, which is Sam Head and Jake Jones.
137. James, you require 46.
Both teams have definitely earned their way to this final, Scott. There's no doubt about that.
Yes, that's game shot. And the first leg, James Wilson and Gary Robson. Second leg, Benito to throw first. Game on.
So, the Jammy Dodger and the Robbo take the first leg.
25.
Not what you want to start the second leg, though, there, Jamie. A bounce out and only a 25 to start when it's your throw. Let's not forget again, it's a very short sprint. It's
100.
best of 5 legs, ladies and gentlemen. First to 3.
One thing I like about Jamie Wilson, Scott, is his scoring power. He always seems
59.
to find a treble each visit, and I think he's not going to go far wrong doing that constantly.
Talking of scoring there, we usually have our little mate Richie Ash down here. When we're doing
60.
these live streams, it seems strange to not have him with us this weekend. But I will say the contrary position, we don't now have a high chair so that he can see the TV. So it's made a little bit more space here by the table. So
40.
whatever you're doing, I think you're watching, Richie. Have a good weekend off, and we'll see you soon, pal.
180.
So that is the second 180 from Jamie Wilson.
99. Gary,
he certainly likes pepper in that treble 20.
I have to say, I'm getting deja vu here, mate. I'm having flashbacks to my final last year. This is pretty much what James was doing to us then. And now they seem to have straightened the hockey out. He's quite happy to continue doing it.
Benito's in the red bit here.
140.
That's more
James
like Benito,
Maguire,
Scott.
121.
Puts a little pressure on the shot.
He'll go back up now, maybe.
Yeah, 84. Tight dart to get by, but he's made it.
97.
Right hand corner.
Remco
Lovely last dart.
Maguire, 138.
I think if these guys want to win this, Remco must take this out.
78. Gary Uruguayer, 24.
Double 12 for 2-0.
Yes, that's game shot. On the second leg, Gary Robson and James Wilson. Third leg is James to throw first. Game on.
Very important leg, that one, Scott, with them breaking the darts.
Yeah, definitely. And now to hold the darts, you know, to win it as a whitewash, and
60.
that's probably Jamie's worst score so far. You know, he's the two of them since they paired up about a year ago, 14 months ago.
180.
Oh, fantastic, Benito! Fantastic.
That is definitely an all-in shout.
All in.
Bundle.
57.
Yeah, James and Gary have won a few of these since they paired up about 14 months ago, and their pairing is being very formidable. It's quite strange when you find a player that you're really happy and comfortable playing with. And these two seem to be very comfortable at what they're doing, and they've won a few of these, and they're here in the final again today. I don't remember Benito and Remco pairing up too often before, so I think this may be one of their first times. But both Dutch internationals, so as we said earlier, the Dutch international squad is one of the strongest squads in world darts, so it shows how well that Gary and James are playing.
140.
Certainly does, Scott. I think Remco will be looking for a heavy score here, so that Benito can come back to throw at a double.
52.
He'll be disappointed with that.
I think our old mate up in the sky, Mr. Woodell, would have said lateral drift there, I think, straight into the 5 with Remco.
Definitely.
100. Benito Uruguayer, 120.
Benito is certainly capable of taking this out. So now Benito is thrown at double top.
100.
Good effort, Scott. Good effort.
Gary Uruguayer, 84.
Indeed. So it's treble 20. We'll know he's gone that route.
And for the
68, 18 for the bullseye.
59. Remco Uruguayer, 20.
Double 10.
Yes, that's game shot. At the third leg, Remco van Eijden, Benito van de Pas.
You wouldn't believe that was the same Remco that was struggling on those doubles just a few moments ago when he was up there in his singles semi-final, would you, Jamie?
No, I think Remco was really struggling earlier, but it was good to see him hit the double. And Benito, I absolutely love saying it, but I'll say it again, bundle, 180.
All in.
81.
That's Benito's second of the match, and it's only 3 legs in. James has had 2 in the match. Only 3 legs in. High quality game.
Fantastic. Sylvia, you can breathe.
46.
They're still in this game, 100%.
She won't. She'll still be jumping up and down on that chair at home. You know that. She can't. When it's her Benito playing.
123.
She's Benito's biggest fan, and rightfully so. Lovely switch from Benito there.
95.
It doesn't leave Remco on a finish, Scott, but still a nice switch.
Yeah, but it leaves him. He can hit a 140 and leave 40. He can hit a ton and leave 80. It just gives a better out. It's a better shot to leave, better thing to leave. Again, that lateral drift from Remco.
That's a better second dart, Scott.
Most definitely.
Lovely, fantastic.
122.
Leaves Benito coming back to throw at 58.
They've done so well to get back into this game at 2-0. They look dead and buried. And then Benito's turned the screw on the 180s. Well, that's a loose one.
Double top.
18.
I think he was. I think the influence that he missed the 18 there. He lost a bit of confidence, Jamie, wouldn't you say, going for the double top?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Don't rule out James Wilson from taking this 158 out, 156, sorry, as he's more than certainly capable of hitting 2 trebles. Big dart this. Double 10.
Taking his time, just having a little look. He had it first start last time. You've got to be feeling good about it.
Yes,
he did it first start again.
And the 4th leg, Remco van Eijden and Benito van der Paas.
So in a game,
ladies and gentlemen, the score now tied at 2 legs each. The players will bull up to decide who throws first in the final leg. It'll be Benito to go for the bullseye first.
Well, how will James and Robbo be feeling here? Because they were getting away with this like a runaway train, and at 2-0 up, you just didn't see them coming back. Benito then starts with a 180 in the third,
25.
and it's turned their game around. It's turned Remco and Benito's game around, and here they are at 2-2 now with a real chance.
That's also 25.
Yeah, I'd agree there, Scott. I think I'll give credit to Benito. Benito's taken, the game by the scruff of the scruff of the horn, like we say, and he's kind of pulled Remco through with his 180s and his heavy scoring.
That's a 25.
I think this bullseye is very important. Who wins this ball?
That's a 25, but now we Benito to go first.
I'm off to the bar to get myself a Diet Coke and a packet of ready salted crisps here. I think we could be here another day or two on this bullseye.
That's just outside.
Oh, me and my commentators cursed. I do apologise there. Tough dart to get by.
That's a 25.
Oh, and he used the dart. He used the dart well there, James. So
5th and final leg. It's James to throw first.
James and Gary with the darts.
Game on.
With the slight advantage, would you say, with the throw, Jamie?
I would say they have definitely got the advantage with winning that ball. The way that the game has gone so far with the scoring, I think it really, it's down to, the scoring side, and I can't see James Wilson
46.
and Robbo not losing this now. But saying that, have I just cursed them, Scott?
I'm not mentioning winning or losing in the final leg anywhere. I don't want to be blamed.
38.
There's a bit of nerves there, and rightfully so. They're all playing for the title.
It's the trophies, mate. It's the money. It's the accolade. It's another title on your CV, and it's a one-leg shootout for all of that.
Are we going to take a guess, Scott?
Not on your Nelly, I'm not.
95.
I think a wise man wouldn't have a guess on this one, Scott. This could go either way.
140.
Benito's looking for a big score here. It's a lovely second dart.
116.
And a lovely third dart. Good darts, Benito. Not a lot in this, Scott.
They haven't quite turned the darts round. They look like turning the darts round there until James Wilson hit the 140.
57.
And it's another chance to turn them around here and make it slight advantage to Van Eijden and Van der Paas. He needs a ton here, really, at the minimum.
45.
Not what was ordered there, Jamie.
Bit of lateral there again, Scott. James will be looking for a big treble.
60.
I know James's lovely lady Heather's here with him this weekend. She'll be sat out there somewhere on the edge of her seat.
51. Gary, you require 141.
It's a great first start. Will he go 57 now?
Double 12.
Double 12 for the title.
Booyah!
He's
hit it.
Shot in the 2013 Scottish Open Men's Pairs Champions, Gary Robson and James Wilson.
Well, I think, to be honest with you, Scott, you only have to look at the reaction from Big Robbo to know how much that meant to him. And I must say, commiserations to Remco and Benito. But